There's something strange about realizing someone liked you, because it usually happens after, not in the moment, not when it would have been useful, but later, when you're replaying something random in your head and you stop and go, wait, and suddenly everything starts making sense in a way it didn't before. The way he kept showing up, the things he remembered, the moments where something felt slightly off, but you couldn't name it. And it wasn't that the signs weren't there. They were. You just didn't know what you were looking at yet. So let's go through it. Number 1, he keeps ending up near you. Not in a creepy way, just present. You look up and he's in the same space, not talking to you, not making it obvious, just there. And at first, you don't think anything of it. But then it happens again and again. And at some point, you realize he didn't have to be there most of those times. He just was. People don't keep gravitating toward things they feel nothing about, even when they're pretending they're just passing through. Number 2, he remembers something you said once and forgot immediately. You mentioned it in passing, not even to him specifically, a small thing, a preference, something you said without thinking, and weeks later, he brings it up like it's nothing, casually, like of course he remembered, and you just sit there like, I didn't even remember saying that. But he did. And that's the thing. People don't hold on to details about someone they're not already paying attention to. The memory was never the point. The attention behind it was. Number 3, he adjusts himself when he knows you're watching. It's subtle, but it's there. Something shifts. He sits a little differently. His voice lands a little differently. He becomes more aware of himself in a way that doesn't happen around other people. And sometimes he overcompensates, goes too relaxed, too unbothered, which honestly is its own kind of tell. Because you don't manage how you come across to people who don't matter to you. You just exist around them. The effort to seem normal is only there when normal isn't actually how you feel. Number 4, he helps before you finish asking. You start explaining something, and he's already moving, not making a big deal of it, not waiting for you to finish, just handling it. And after, he brushes it off, acts like it was nothing. But that's speed. That's the thing. Because real instinct doesn't wait to be polite. And there's a difference between someone who helps people and someone who specifically helps you. Fast, without being asked. That difference matters. Number 5, something changes when other guys are around you. He doesn't make a scene of it, doesn't say anything, but the energy shifts. He becomes more present without explaining why, more tuned in. And you might notice he goes quiet in a way he wasn't before, or he starts paying attention to something you didn't think he was tracking. Men don't quietly monitor situations they feel nothing about. They only do it when something feels like it might matter. Even if they'd never say that out loud, even if they don't fully admit it to themselves. Number 6, he keeps finding reasons not to end the conversation. There's a natural moment where it wraps up. Both people feel it. He doesn't take it. He adds something, a random question, a completely unrelated observation, anything. And you realize it's not really about what he's saying anymore. It's about not being the one who ends it. Because ending it means walking away. And that's the part he keeps quietly delaying. Number 7, his attention lands on you differently. It's not louder. It's just more consistent. He notices when you go quiet. He picks up on things that people who've known you longer somehow miss. He reacts when you speak before others do. And it doesn't look like effort. It looks like default. Like your words reach him first before they reach anyone else in the room. That's not something you can fake. You can't perform where your attention naturally goes. Number 8, he's working hard to seem like he feels nothing. This is the one that's easiest to miss, Because it's not what he does, it's what he avoids doing. He doesn't hold eye contact too long, doesn't react too fast, pulls back right at the moment things might get readable. Sometimes he even goes cold out of nowhere, just to reset, just to look neutral. But here's the thing. You don't work that hard to contain something that isn't there. Restraint takes effort, and effort only shows up when there's something worth controlling. The more carefully he holds himself back around you, the more certain it is that something is actually there. You don't always know when someone likes you, not because the signs weren't there, but because when you're inside the situation, you're second-guessing yourself, telling yourself you're reading too much into it. That is probably nothing. But usually, it wasn't nothing. You just needed distance from it to see it clearly. And now you have it. So trust what you've already been noticing. Because most of the time, you already knew. You just hadn't let yourself believe it yet.